Good evening and welcome to Off the Lip, the show about surfing and skateboarding. If you'd like to join the show tonight, give us a call at 831-479-1080. That's 831-479-1080. And now, here are your hosts for tonight's program, Neil Perlberg and Terry Campion.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of, in fact, it's 140th edition of the Off the Lip radio show, broadcasting from
Santa Cruz, California.
Santa Cruz, California. Tonight, this show is dedicated to Mrs. Lois Pedroza, who is going to Stanford tomorrow, and she is currently kicking cancer's ass.
Beautiful.
So we want to dedicate this show to her, because anybody who's going to go over there to Stanford and kick cancer's ass deserves a little notoriety on the Off the Lip radio show.
Can I inject something really quick?
Absolutely.
I saw last night USF San Francisco. They just came up with a new. It's not really for like breast or prostate. It's more for blood cancers.
Yeah.
The leukemia type cancers.
Okay.
But they came up with a breakthrough new technology that they can go in there and eat it up. And I watched it last night on the news. I was like, wow, that is so cool, because we're on the cusp of this for sure.
We are.
I hope so.
So Lois, good luck to you
Lois,
tomorrow.
good luck for sure.
We love you, and we wish you the very best, and just keep on thinking about us. We were thinking about you, and let us know how you're doing.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks. But who doesn't suck is tonight's guest.
Oh, I suck.
He's back. Yeah, you do suck. You do suck. So,
If anyone thinks our guest sucks, call.
831-479-1080.
Wait.
Wait,
Yeah, I do suck. I don't know.
Yeah. Ryan Buell,
I have a good time at it.
Ryan Buell from Buell Wetsuits is in studio tonight. 831-479-1080. I know somebody you might call.
Really?
Who could that be?
Wow.
If he's going to call,
Do
call.
we have a long
Dane
list?
Reynolds is going to call.
I want to talk to Dane.
Dane Reynolds, like, he bailed Quicksilver.
I heard, yeah. What's going
Kicked
on?
out of his contract. He hasn't signed a new one yet. Everybody's thinking he's going to sign with Vans, probably.
That's what I heard, too.
I mean, he'll probably sign a head-to-toe deal with Vans.
And
Maybe
what is that deal? Like $2 million a year? What is it?
Can we hang on for a
it's
second?
probably
Wait,
more
wait,
like-
wait. Time out.
Well, sorry.
You guys are going on your own show here.
The ruler.
Can we... Now, Ryan, how do we... You've been on the show. It's the third, fourth time? Third time.
Yes.
Legendary shows. You've
Yeah,
rapped,
they've been fun.
You've rapped. Okay?
Yes.
But for four, I need to go to the point where the last time you were on the show, you talked heavily, mightily about you signing Kelly Slater.
Yeah, I know. That was a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. You were signing Kelly
tried
Slater.
to sell that one because through my, Volcom
How'd that go?
interactions. Well, he was already on to the outer known or mid-known, something known. He was already on to his own thing, but I did have direct communication through Big Pete Mel, who was I was texting Pete.
Yeah.
And texting him photos and designs like Channel Islands, Wetsuits, Buell collab with Firewire. We heard you're going to buy out. So Pete was doing my negotiation, and it turned out he already had something going, but he appreciated it and he liked a lot of the designs and stuff.
So Pete actually talked to Kelly Slater about this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think when it was going down, they were like, it was during a contest, so he was right in the guts of the contest. But yeah,
but you do have
Pete was probably laughing at my texts.
You still have Adriano D'Souza on your
Yes,
team?
yeah, and he'll be battling it out for the world title in
That's a
Title
big name.
December.
Wow. Pipe?
Speaking of Title
Pipe.
December.
Yep, two big titles.
Let's go right to the fact. Let's go to Luke Rockhold.
Dun,
Forget
dun,
the
dun,
Brazilian dude.
And
Let's go
new.
local. Let's go local. Luke Rockhold fighting when?
Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California.
Right.
Luke Rockhold.
December
12th,
At
MGM.
Las
UFC
Vegas.
194.
Jeez.
Yeah, Las Vegas. We got a big group going from the West.
Who's going? Give me some names.
Murph, Paul Quilici, Sean Kemp, Marco Foreman, Jay Gomez, Paul Friedenbach, big man John Stowe. We got a wild, crazy group going, and we're really psyching.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it should
And
be good.
you get like VIP seats for that?
Totally. We're walking out with Luke. No, I mean,
You know what?
not really.
Let me tell you something. Right now. I'm going to tell you something right now. It's some Irishman's coming from Belfast. Is going to offer him $5,000 for a seat. He's going to take it and go to Chili's and watch the fight.
Well, Luke's a
Am I
good
right?
bet right now. He's plus 140. So if I took that $5,000, doubled it down on Luke, I could end up with $14,000.
What do you think?
Turn that.
Sean O'Leary's going
I
to buy
can't
you.
do that.
Sean O'Leary's buying your ticket for what?
Yeah, there's gonna be some Irishmen looking for their tickets.
All right. Well, Luke's a training animal. Are you confident going into this? Luke's gonna just do it.
Luke's gonna manhandle him. He's too big. He's too strong. He's too athletic.
Yeah.
He's too skilled. Like if Luke were a video game, you know how they have the characteristics and it gives you like 1 to 5 stars. He's 5 stars in everything.
Yeah.
Standing up, jujitsu, his wrestling, his athletic ability,
what, though?
and even charisma.
I have to hang. You have to hang on for a sec. In his last fight, he had problems.
He didn't have any problems
He had
with fight.
big-
Oh,
he
you
had
talking about
problems.
your fight with him?
Yeah.
Hold everything.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean?
Wait.
He had problems.
Yeah.
Easy.
I went southpaw. I went.
Hey, just because you do a little hot Pilates doesn't mean you're going to take on Luke. Come on, dude.
His last fight, he had issues.
Yeah, he
couldn't
totally had
deal with
issues.
jab. He couldn't deal with my jab.
You pointed out his phone in his pocket and then jabbed him. That was your big move. It was like the first and only move. But you remember when he tried to kick you in the head?
Yeah.
Right? Well,
You
all
came
you
up-
had to do was just comb your
I
hair.
know I didn't do that.
Just
Wasn't
comb your
smooth.
hair.
I didn't. I wasn't smooth enough. I wasn't Daniel Craig enough.
Oh, man.
The new James Bond movie's hot, by the way. Hot.
Come on.
Yeah, Bond. I wasn't Daniel Craig
James
enough.
Bond.
Yeah.
Well,
Randy Bonds.
Luke has a whole bunch of muscles, and he's
does have
and he's
muscles.
and he's quick.
Yeah, he's quick.
And I'm excited that you get to go to see this fight.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
pretty psyched.
Yeah.
Luke stopped by the other day, and I got a little inside info from him, and it was always
Can
fun.
you share it here?
Well,
Can you share it?
Yeah, he's definitely ready. He's
Well, I know
definitely
he's
ready.
He's gonna be ready.
And he thinks the same thing as most of the MMA experts, I would say. People that aren't in the know might think because Weidman's the champ that he's favored, but when you really look at the skill set, I don't think there's anybody as good as Luke.
No.
And you didn't mention Rocky. Is Matt Rockhold going to the fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's gonna be wearing shades.
Of course.
I'm not talking like that.
I'm hoping to actually.
He's talking like that. That's Rocky.
Are you flying with him too, or is he? Do you
No,
know?
we're driving.
Oh, you're driving.
We're going road. We're going vacation style. We hope Wally World's open.
Yeah, is
Because
that the
we're driving.
abandoned water slide on the way out
yes,
there?
we're gonna golf
Wait, I
on
got
the way.
One serious question before we go to commercial, for Mr. Ryan Buell, our guest tonight from Buell Wetsuits. Your favorite announcing moments are. Before we go to commercial,
Okay,
question.
O'Neill hires me for the Coldwater Classic.
How'd
Not
that go?
directly. It was
What do you
actually.
mean?
It was
they
actually.
hired you or they didn't hire you? What
They
did do?
hired me to do the Coldwater. This was back in, I think it was 2002. Bobby Martinez was making a charge to get on tour. And at the time, there hadn't been a Hispanic on tour. He could be the first Mexican on tour. And he's at the Coldwater. And I'm announcing one of my first events. And they told me, first thing, they're like, hey, no matter what you do, don't guess what the scores are out loud, because the judges, we don't want to show up the judges. You got to let them do the scores. You can say you thought the wave was good, but don't pin a score to it. Well, Bobby Martinez gets this just screamer through the slot, and he just absolutely annihilates it. And I called it all excited, and I just finished the call with, that's a 10. It's a 10. That's a 10. And then I looked right at Darren Brillhart, who hired me, and he was like, oh,
You're
my
fired.
God, dude, come on. And the only thing I could think was during that, 30 seconds before they posted the score is, please be a 10. And I'm off the hook, and it came up a 10. Bobby signed with Monster, qualified for the tour.
Sweet.
So that moment was pretty cool, because I was, for a little bit, I was on the hook there.
And before we go to commercial, 10s. I mean, 10s go viral now. Are there enough 10s? Because every time there's a 10,
I've never gotten a 10 myself.
but are
You
there?
are a
But
10.
but
You're
when
a 10.
but when 10s are handed out, that goes viral. John gets a 10
Yeah.
in Portugal, and it goes
Yeah.
nuts, right? But my question is, are there enough 10s? Because I know you're judging ability, and you watch a lot of what's going on. Because it seems to me like I don't know if there are enough 10s going on right now.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like they're holding back, but I don't know. I think there are enough 10s.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
think
it's
so?
special.
Yeah, no, it's really
That's
special.
what makes 2 10s in the same heat crazy.
You are listening to the Off the Lip Radio Show right here on KSCO. We are on Facebook, Instagramming, we're tweeting, streaming live right now. Thanks, Chad, on SantaCruzWaves.com. Here tonight with a very special guest. Love having him in the studio, Mr. Ryan Buell. We're giving away free coffee tonight. We're giving away food, sandwiches. We're giving away the house, the shop.
Woo!
Neil and TC here with the Off the Lip Radio Show. We'll be right back off this very short. We're shortening the breaks tonight just to take care of Mr. Buell. We want to hear what he has to say. Be right back off this very short break. Don't go away.
Hi, this is Tim Loslot, head golf professional at De La Viega Golf Course. On Friday, November 6th, we'll be hosting the first annual Surf City Golf, Surf, and Skate Classic. Please join us for the highly anticipated debut of the golf board, Surf the Turf at its best. Also mark your calendar for Friday, December 4th, and visit us for the 45th annual Sip and Shop Christmas sale. Our early sale will begin at 11 a.m. and runs till 4 p.m. Our highly popular evening sale starts at 5 p.m. and finishes at 8 p.m. Live music will be provided once again, so don't forget to stop in and buy your favorite someone that special Christmas gift or the very popular De La Viega range card, all here at De La Viega Golf Shop, located at 401 Upper Park Road here in Santa Cruz, California. Is it too early to say happy holidays?
Whole body cryotherapy is a full body exposure to sub-zero temperatures to decrease inflammation, increase cellular survival, decrease pain and muscle spasms, and promote overall health and wellness. It is not a medical procedure in the U.S., but a non-invasive option for people seeking faster recovery, more energy, relief from aches and pains, better health and sleep, even skin beautification, and weight loss. Widely used in training and wellness centers and spa-like settings throughout Europe, it's now here in Santa Cruz at Santa Cruz Cryotherapy, located at 1220 41st Avenue, Capitola. Book your appointment today at santacruzcryo.com or call us at 831-288-2882 and mention this KSCO ad and receive a 10% discount off all package deals. And your introductory session is just $35.
Oh, yeah, we're back with the Off the Lip Radio Show, the world's only live surf and skate show broadcasting from Santa Cruz, California. Our very special guest tonight is Mr. Ryan Buell from Buell Wetsuits. Very talented man, makes unbelievable wetsuits. If you want a wetsuit,
You can't get one because I'm out of stock.
Yeah. You can go by the Buell Surf Shop and see no wetsuits.
you out of stock,
Arrow's
really?
got some.
You out of stock,
Go
really?
to Arrow Surf Shop on the west side. On the west side? Arrow's got some. Not me.
How is the Buell Surf Shop?
What?
I'm hiding. It's closed and I'm in the back working on very important things. I get
You
suits
asked
around
me.
Thanksgiving.
You've asked me to make you sing. You're gonna sing You are gonna sing the Bobby Martinez rap. You ready?
Born in 82 under the El Nino sun, right from the start, Bobby was the one standing up and taking charge right away and breaking all the records of the NSSA. Breaking all the records of the NSSA. He's got a lethal backhand attack. Raise it up. Hitting your grill like black. Play it up. Coming in hot like a quarterback sack. Bobo's out the back and you don't want that. Bobo's about the back and you don't want that. Next thing to do is take it on tour. If you want to be the best, you got to know for sure. Right from the start, way to go. He got a win at the Hang Loose Pro. Bookend it with the bash at the classic Santa Cruz Coldwater. Something fantastic. And it looks like up and riding in yellow. That's Bobby Martinez on his backhand as he drives around this beautiful lane wall and he thrashes it off the top once. Sets it up. A beautiful floater free fall. Sets up a nice 2-for-1 with a slash and a bash right in front of the judges. Oh my God. Slashes to bashes, ashes to dust. He just absolutely lit that thing up at the Coldwater Classic. He just cashed it. Power met power, and he just bashed it in. Yeah, he got a 10, slammed it 12 times, and he got the win. Riding high, he beat the rest again. Qualified as the first Mexican. He made the tour with desire. Now he's going to set the tour on fire. He made the tour with desire. Now he's going to set the tour on fire.
That was very good. Very well done. Mr. Ryan Buell rapping the Bobby Martinez rap tonight here on the Off the Lip Radio Show. Okay, I want to know all the brands you've designed and created wetsuits for. Give me all the guys that you've made
long
wetsuits
list.
for.
Volcom, Nike, Ruka, Rusty, Reef, Monster Energy, Rockstar, Maui and Sons, 805B are one of my favorite new ones.
But the most important person, give me the one guy you've made wetsuits for that's dear to your heart.
Yeah, I haven't got to talk about that a little bit. But yeah, my muse, my favorite of all time is obviously Barney.
Right.
If anybody hasn't seen this golden gem.
Ooh, it's in the tats.
Wow.
This golden gem right here is an homage to not only a great friend that obviously passed on too short, but also to a professional muse that happened to give me street cred. Because the answer to who the hell is Ryan Buell was almost always, he's the guy who does all Barney's crazy suits. He's the guy who does Spider-Man. He's the guy who does Batman. When I got a call from the Hunger Games brass, they pointed out right away, we found you. You're the guy who does those crazy superhero wetsuits. And that's how I got that gig. And that's how I got my street cred. I was actually talking about it recently. It was the one thing that allowed me to kind of stand out in a world where there's some big brands, O'Neill with John Hunter right across the way designing crazy stuff. That Zen Zip really changed the industry, literally. And I grew up looking up to John Hunter and these other people from bigger surf brands. So having Barney really allowed me to stand out. I had a model to walk the runway.
I mean, look at Barney. He stood out no matter what he did.
Cover of Surfing in a Batman suit that I made him with, literally the flaps. You can see the flaps when he's backdooring that 20-footer. So yeah, Barney was a true life superhero. I mean, who else does death-defying acts like that wearing that Spider-Man outfit? He's on a 40-foot Mavs bomb if you find that photo. So, and he wore them all proud. Wolverine, every one of them.
Well, and people are still doing it. It's like he just changed wetsuits. But, I mean, you did it. You designed the change, but Barney brought it to the limelight, and
there's some people that owe Barney their careers. The Aussie Rights, even to some extent, even Craig Anderson. That style is very Barney, and he paved the way. There's no one like him.
And left way too early.
Way too early.
So sad.
He left a lot of memories. I can't help but smile.
But you remember, you were the co-host that night when Barney was on the show.
Yeah, I speak Barney. I told you, I speak Barney. You remember?
You barely spoke Barney that night, though. Barney
I was
spoke
like, wait
Barney.
a second. Guys, this is what he's saying.
He goes, Neil,
He came in wearing a helmet.
He did. And a helmet?
And a watermelon.
No,
Space
he had a
helmet.
pumpkin.
Oh, a pumpkin?
Or was it watermelon?
And he had a TV
and a
with a
video.
VCR built into it,
Yeah.
and 100 VHS tapes with taped marks for the time he wanted to showcase some things.
Right. I'm like, it's a radio show. It's not a TV show.
Who comes to a radio show with a TV?
Barney Bot.
Trophy
Trophy man.
Yeah,
I
trophy
go, what do you want
man.
to do with a pumpkin? He goes, I'm going to take this baseball bat and hit it I'm going to be like Gallagher.
Oh my God.
You remember that?
He is
I
like
go,
Gallagher.
I go, I'm going to be like Gallagher. I go, who's going to clean it up? He goes, I
Man.
didn't think about that.
Love me some Barney, man.
There's a lot of that stuff that unfortunately we're never going to see because was gone too soon. The future Barneyisms that we could have had. Oh my gosh,
yeah. I think people are still coming up with them. Maybe a little bit of Barney will live in all of us because we all remember him, and maybe there's a part of us that acts a little like Barney every now and then.
Yeah.
I know Flea himself. I know Skin Dog too. They used to kind of heckle Barney, when are you gonna grow up, bro? And it's easy to forget.
Well, it's interesting to see that now he's a genius. Yeah. And at those times, those guys come on. And just real quick, I just want to say, at the paddle out, how awesome was VC that day?
Oh man, he built that Viking.
I know
ship
the Viking ship, and he lit on fire. I brought my boat out that day, and I just want to say something really quick. There was an image that I saw because everybody left, and the Viking ship was on fire and it was drifting away, and the only person that I saw was Flea, and he was sitting on his board and he was staring at it, and it was just drifting off in the sea on fire, and I will never forget that moment for the rest of my life. It was incredible.
Ryan, who's playing Barney in the movie? It's gonna be a movie. You know Hollywood's coming to town.
Matthew McConaughey is who I just thought of real quick.
I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking Jim Carrey.
I think you
no.
missed. I don't think you got
No?
a future in role casting. No, who do you think would play Barney?
Yes, well, it has to be. You have to be kind of loopy. You got to be an athlete,
Yeah.
and you have to have like
Yeah, you
a
gotta
really
be-
quirky sense of humor. And I don't know if there's really anyone who can do it. Really, I don't know. That's a good question. If anyone's
Come
listening,
back to it a little later.
right? Call in. Who
What's
should
the
do
phone
it?
number? What is the phone number, TC?
Barney does have a movie on them.
479-1080.
831-479-1080. In fact, right now we're going to give away some free. You love Brian, you love the
free
word
stuff.
free. You love the word free. What are we giving away? Oh, People's Coffee in Live Oak is serving hands down the best coffee in town, especially right now since Starbucks opened down the street.
I heard they're
Is-
not recycling. You read that in the paper today?
They are?
No, they have
They're not?
no recycling there.
They
That is so not Santa Cruz.
That's
Starbucks,
not happening.
shame on you.
Shame. Yeah. Anyway, go to People's Coffee, Live Oak, best coffee in town. Is giving away free coffee on the Outfit Radio Show for the next few weeks. What number? Give me a number. 1 to 5.
17.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
The fourth caller. The fourth caller to dial 479-1080 gets a gift certificate of $20
Fourth caller. You got that, Chris?
of free coffee.
You're gonna be so turned up.
Lattes, mochas.
How many does that get
drink?
you?
I get you like what, 3 lattes maybe?
3.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Where are we, Australia?
it's really cool. Now, Curtis has been running this for a while, right?
Yeah,
It's-
he loves it. It's
yeah,
great.
People's
People call
Coffees.
it 831-479-1080.
Support your small local businesses.
Get your ass on the phone. No one else is watching the presidential election. Who's watching the presidential election tonight?
That's tonight?
Nobody. I think so.
Are we having an election? I don't even know.
I don't even know. 831-479-1080 gets you gift certificate worth $20 of free coffee, sponsored by People's Coffee. I love that stuff.
Coffee gets me going in the morning.
Our favorite texter just called in. 140 show. Mr. Jeff Winterholder calls in.
Hey.
140 shows. This is what he has to say. 140 shows. That's a lot of alcohol.
Hey there now.
At
We
your
have-
pace, that's exactly
a federal-
140.
federal-
Never drank on the Off the Lip radio show.
Absolutely not.
Never before.
But Jeff
Afterwards, we have.
Jeff
Can we have a
Winterhalter,
sculling
big
contest?
supporter of the show. Thank
He
you,
is.
Jeff.
Jeff North,
Yep.
Bay, North Bay Ford supports the show.
I
Wanna
buy
thank
all.
him.
You know what? I buy all my cars from North Bay Ford.
You should.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Thank you, Jeff, for always taking care
In
of me.
studio tonight on the Off the Radio Show, Mr. Ryan Buell is in studio. And what do you want to go, Ryan? What do you want to go? You want to talk about Sid? You want to talk about the Sid Rat Boy thing? I don't know. We don't talk about that.
Not really.
No, really.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We get rid of that. There
Well,
was,
yeah.
it was on Instagram. Rat Boy comes on and says something.
A
and
little
we-
Instagram beef, but whatever.
You know,
Instagram
it's one of those
Probably
things.
just a misunderstanding.
Coffee and Instagram don't mix, and
Just
so
like
yeah.
booze and
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah. So,
So
So
top
we're
of the
gonna- we're
morning
gonna-
Instagram
So
posts.
you and
aren't-
Sid are all good.
Me and Sid are
We
good.
love Sid. Sid's a fan of the show.
Sid. Sid.
Sid's probably listening right now.
I
What's
hope
up,
he's
Sid?
listening.
Yeah.
I'd be honored if him listening.
Yeah. Hey, Sid, how you doing?
Where you want to go, TC?
Well, why don't we
Oh!
talk
I know where I want to go.
poached?
Titans of Mavericks. Okay, the Titans of Mavericks thing. It seems like it seems organized. And one page you see it's all set to go. The next page it's like, what's going on?
I don't know.
What's coming in your ear?
Well, I hope the contest is coming because up until now it's been keen marketing
Yeah.
and,
With no sponsors.
and lots of wine and cheese and fancy hotel room opening ceremonies. I have all the confidence in the world that the Titans are. Griffin Guess is proven. He's a proven business guy that's going to do the right thing for all the athletes. That's one thing that's certain. And he's done a great job marketing. I loved how they introduced the 25.
Oh, every day?
One at a time.
Yeah.
That was the best. That was a marketing
big-
genius. Brilliant.
Sucked me in.
But until the contest comes, it's all smoke and mirrors. Contest day we'll really see, and I think they got it dialed. But it all comes together.
Well,
None of it matters on contest
We
day.
have big Titans news this week about them.
What?
We do?
The permit requires next year that the ladies
got
are
5
involved.
years.
Oh, it
but
does?
what? Yeah, it was a story in the paper this week. Half
right,
Moon Bay. Yeah.
Dela Soul, who made the movie, the gals from up Ocean Beach, texted me that information.
Yeah.
Why am I not saying that?
Well,
the women have to be involved. They should be.
Well, and already Titans immediately jumped up and said, "We're great. We already are inviting the women, but they have to prove they belong to be through the committee. The committee has to pick them to be the invited to the contest."
Okay, so we're saying it's okay to be a woman and you will be thought of to be on the list, but that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean you're going to be in it.
Now, ask your question, Ryan. If you were a judge in the contest,
Savannah Shaughnessy.
Okay, yeah. No. If you were judging the contest, would you take them seriously? Or you look at the big guys?
The women?
Yeah. Are you going to take them serious? Are you going to take it seriously?
Savannah, yeah. But
how about Bianca?
I think, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. She's proving herself out there, too.
Yeah.
By the way, Savannah she's just got engaged.
Really?
Engaged?
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to her.
Wow. About
Wonderful.
time. That dude slipped the ring on there. I just my take on it is that I felt that was
Mr. Conroy.
Well, I felt that the story in the paper about saying, okay, well, you have to include women is great, and then I think that Titans came back and said we're already including them because we said
Jam Star.
you're considered.
Jam
Yeah,
Star.
Jam Star's
Jam
gonna be-
Star. Start it with me, guys.
Jam Star. Jam Star. Jam
Shouldn't
Star.
she have her? If she's not in the contest, she should have her own
Right,
reality show,
She should.
right?
Naked at Mavericks.
And doing push-ups.
Bikini surfing at Mavericks. Will it stay on?
You know what? I got to say something here. I have to say this. There's this thing I'm looking at. I've never seen this before on screen here, on the
very high-tech computers.
There's computer screens
You're
here
all
at
around here.
KSCO.
Yes.
And I've no idea what they are. They say there's 4 things right in front of me. One says Torchwood theme. Next one says Garden Company Fall 2015. This one below it says HS something wave thing, and the next one below it says Analog Pussy.
Pussy. Is that a James Bond movie? Pussy galore?
What is that?
I think somebody here was Googling.
Is this why we got the big screen TV here?
Maybe.
Is this why we got the big screen TV up here at KSU? Why is that here?
I want to tell you something. I did find this on the counter when I came in today. There's a bottle of Lysol on the counter, so maybe there was a party or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Cause the big I come in here. I got analog this.
We
and I
got
the big screen
cleaning
TV.
supplies, and we
What's
got
going
pussy
on
galore.
at KSCO?
I don't know. All right.
This is Neil TC with the Off the Better Show with Mr. Ryan Buell as our guest. Also here along with Chad, who's doing. We're on live stream tonight. Thank you, Chad, for being here tonight, helping us with the live stream. Chris, our engineer, we'll be right back after this extremely short break.
This is Brother Timmy,
And Cleo from Cleo's Corner at Pono Hawaiian Grill.
featuring wraps, teriyaki bowls, plate lunches, amazing and creative salads, vegetarian and gluten-free options, and over 20 different types of poke, all made to order, fast, fresh, and healthy. And what's your favorite, Khalil?
The chicken fingers.
Located at 120 Union Street in downtown Santa Cruz. Call us for takeout at 831-426-PONO or check us out on the web at ponohawaiiangrill.com. We put the ono in Pono. Yee-hoo.
Hi, this is Steve Pereira, the beach guy at Bailey Properties in Santa Cruz, California. My wife Diane and I are experienced realtors who know and live at the beach, and we've been bringing the coast home to you since 1982. We'd love to help you sell or buy your slice of paradise here on the Santa Cruz coast. Please give the beach guy a call at 831-818-7064 or give Mrs. Beach Guy a call at 831-818-5939. Also, please drop into our website at lifesabeach.com and check out our available coastal properties. Remember, no one knows the turf. Near the surf, better. Cowabunga.
What the heck is the Food Lounge?
We're a dynamic, community-minded event venue in downtown Santa Cruz, focused on local food, art, and entertainment.
The Food Lounge profiles rotating pop-ups, flash dinners, guest chefs, classes, a monthly artisan food market, and more special events regularly.
Featuring only Santa Cruz breweries and ciders, a local winery of the month, and artisan spirits at our full bar.
Available for your private or corporate special events.
Hey Neil, tell them what's happening this week at the Food Lounge.
At the Food Lounge this week, Friday, November 13th from 4 to 8 p.m., the once monthly artisan food market and the farmers market meets cocktail hour. Love that. The farmers market meets cocktail hour. Perfect for Santa Cruz. That's this week, Friday, November 13th at the Food Lounge. Get down there and check it out. Oh, yeah. We're back with the Off the Radio Show here on KSCO, where they do ask you to listen and be heard. We're here tonight with our love having him in the studio, very entertaining guest, Mr. Ryan Buell, who is the CEO. The CEO.
What a title.
You're the CIO. You know what the CIO is? You're the CIO.
What's the chief investigative?
No, everybody has CIO. CIO, you are the chief.
Oh, this is falling apart quick.
Of Buell Wetsuits. Here right now to talk about Santa Cruz's most favorite surfer, Mr. Nat Young. What's going on?
Pride of the West Side.
What do you think? The Pride of the West
Haven't
Side.
had anybody on tour since Adam Rapogal and Chris Gallagher competed on tour together back in the early 90s.
Right.
And we had a huge gap there, 12, 15 years of
both Adam and Chris
at the same
commentating the
time.
Coldwater this year.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty
no,
cool.
I was super
Except
happy
for
to see
it
that.
kind of sounded to me like somebody stuck them with an elephant blow dart.
By the
They
way,
were a little
by the
subdued,
way,
weren't they?
By the way, Adam Rapogal killing it in hot yoga.
Whoa.
Adam Rapogal in the back left-hand corner of hot yoga.
So is he the next one to take on Luke Rockhold?
Killing it.
Yoga.
Oh, yeah.
Hot
Killing
yoga.
it.
Well, as far as let's go back to Nat Young.
Yep.
Currently 10th on the tour.
10th in the world right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's had not an up and down year, but for him maybe not as consistent as normally.
What,
Right?
what in your eyes? What has
He had
what
a couple
what's-
tough heats.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Close heats.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think one of the raddest things about Nat Young is what a great role model for the kids in this town. You know, he works hard. He trains. He treats surfing like an athletic endeavor.
Trains down at Paradigm.
Joey
Wolf.
he's making it. He's a responsible athlete, in my opinion, and to me, that's a great role model based on some of the. We've had some tough role models.
Yeah.
You know,
Not only is he the golden California boy, I mean, he's literally America's best chance to win the world title.
Right.
But further than that, he's the only American on tour that I say has fully embraced being a competitor. And what I mean by that is, like, in other countries, including Brazil, it's cool to be a competitor. But somehow here in America, we revere Dane Reynolds and some of the guys that are trying not to compete, And Nat's made it quite clear. He's training. He's taking it serious.
Right.
And he's getting after it. Whereas some of the other Americans kind of just seem like they're happy to be getting paid and on tour. He's getting after it.
and you look at Nat, he looks like an athlete. Like he could be he could be an MMA dude. He could be doing multiple sports.
Him and Luke.
Well, they train together down there at Paradigm, and they get after it. Like, all of a sudden they're training together, and Joey tells them to pull the rope, and they're basically like looking left and right, and they're competing against each other. So,
TC, I want to go back to his wetsuits.
Let's do it.
Okay, no. I need to go back to your wetsuits. You live in town. We have O'Neill, Hotline. Who else we got?
Yep.
Right.
In town? Do you forget Buell?
Well, no. O'Neill and Hotline. You
Heatwave.
You decided to make wetsuits. In this
Dion's actually at cutting edge. Not really, but he's cool. I love
What's different
Dion.
about your wetsuit? Why should I go buy one of your wetsuits?
Because I'm a small guy. I pay really close attention to details. I do it at a small factory. I know the people at the factory. They take pride in what they do, and most importantly, I have a lot of control of it. So, the bigger you get, the grander the scale, the harder it gets to really control your quality. And I'm still at a size where I can do that.
Okay. So your shop is located where?
544 Palm Street. I'll have
Okay.
a closed sign, and I'll be hiding.
Website?
Website is
Closed
buellwetsuits.com.
sign. No, he's open.
Look for big things in the future.
You are open.
sometimes, dude. I'm using it as an office. Remember, my business has many different facets.
Right.
So I oftentimes I'm doing private label business. Can we discuss
the facets?
Sure. Private label business. I basically license out my designs and ability and factory to anyone and everyone that's cool enough to want to make their own suits.
Well, and that's because our sports turned into a lot of exclusiveness. It's like you said, Reynolds is going to be head to toe Vans or whatever happens, and Vans is going to put them in a wetsuit. That's going to say Vans. But Vans isn't a wetsuit brand, so they come to somebody like you and they say, we need to make custom wetsuits for our Wonder Boy, and you've been doing that, and that's what's going on in surfing right now. It used to be a surfboard had 50 stickers on it. Surfboards have 1 sticker on it now.
Should wetsuits have stickers on them like,
NASCAR?
NASCAR.
Yes.
We talked about
Right?
this
For
last time you were on the show.
Yeah,
Why
it's
don't
made
they?
NASCAR wetsuits have made no progress. Why? Well, because people want an all-black wetsuit with barely any logos, if any. That's just how people are. I
Right.
don't know why.
I want to have. If I'm a professional surfer, I want to have.
If you're a professional surfer, yeah.
If I was, which I'm not, which is never going to happen. But if I was, I want
I
to have.
saw you in those roller skates.
Let's talk about that. Hey, but you know what?
By the way, I'm getting interviewed from a company on Thursday from England.
Sponsored by Bauer roller skates and Surf Tech at the same time.
Let me tell you something, pal. I went toe to toe with Luke Rockhold. I was his last fight.
Yeah.
Okay?
And
if you would have had me in the corner, we would have done a little better.
Brush your hair.
You know
Yeah,
what?
brush your hair. Just remember, he tries to kick you in the head. Brush your hair.
The result of that fight has never been made public until tonight. Luke lost.
Yeah, totally.
And if your logo was just camo right now, you'd be hot. Because it seems like right now there's this whole thing with like
camo.
Are wetsuits getting a little? I mean, are we?
They're boring.
Are we going back right now, or is it? You just said that it's all black, but it
It
seems to me
is.
it's not just all black. There
Wait a
seems
minute.
like we're seeing some weird.
You
Yes.
see, one of the biggest movies opening December 18th, or was it 12th? Star Wars. Where's the
Star Wars is going against Luke and Weidman.
No, where's the Star Wars wetsuit?
Dun, dun. Well, Barney was Stormtrooper.
Yeah, he was.
Way back in the day. I'm sure the licensing rights are too much.
father.
Well, look at NHS was able to license Star Wars. Why can't I?
Exactly.
Bada
Kind of
boom.
expensive.
Bada bing.
I think George Lucas charges a lot to get the rights. I'm guessing.
I think they just want all the profit. Is how it works. But and let's get back to.
I'm going to
Buell.
collab with Happy Living the Now. Why? Because it's owned by a former local, not Frank D'Andrea, Tony D'Andrea, and they just signed Anthony Tashnik. So
whoa,
it's a new company I've been kind of working with a little bit. But
And Rocky.
I love the fact that they
Rocky.
yeah, Matt
Yeah.
Rockhold.
Yeah.
Happy Living the Now. Check them out.
Well, do you see Rocky's
D'Andrea
boat?
brothers are awesome.
Rocky's boat's got giant logos on it right now.
No.
Yes.
HLTN.
But however you
Yeah.
say it, I saw it big.
Well, Tony calls it Hilton. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Hilton. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's-
HLTN, whatever. He's
Well,
happy living the now, bro.
When I heard him call it Hilton, I'm like, there's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, well. Beautiful rebels. They got a cool
Who's in
thing.
the
Check their
background? There's some
website.
gal in the background making noise back here. TC, what's going on?
I don't know.
She was turned up right there. She was psyching.
She heard Matt Rockhold.
She must
say,
have
she's
the
like,
hookup.
give me some.
She's got street cred. She was at Luke Rockhold's very first MMA fight, a 1:33 knockout.
Sprinkles?
At an Indian reservation.
Go, Luke.
Where they
Indian
serve
reservation.
where they serve no
Dry.
booze.
Yeah.
Dry.
That would have.
This show is
That would
going
have kind of
hot.
sucked.
If anybody's,
But
if
listen,
anybody's
let's
listening-
talk about Tashnik. So Tashnik has a sponsor right now,
Yep.
and
Yep.
give me a because we love Tazzy, friend of the show.
Tazzy.
Tazzy's
Yeah.
awesome. He's one of my
Friend
favorite
of the
humans.
show. He
Yeah.
lost. He lost.
He's not a good actor.
No, yeah, he doesn't have
He
that.
lost
no.
in 5
Point
minutes.
Break
and ran out of
Live.
here. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Point Break
terrible.
Live.
Yeah, it was-
He was shell shocked. He was like,
but Tazzy's a friend of the show.
"Oh
Did
yeah."
you love Point Break Live?
Oh, and you
Yes.
know what? Did you
Who was-
see? They won their lawsuit.
They did.
Yeah, they got sued by Point Break,
Yeah.
and they won their lawsuit saying, you know what? It's different enough. Let them do their fun.
Okay, quick question. Vince Collier.
Oh, great. He deserved a Grammy.
He deserved a.
Is it an Emmy or a Grammy? I still am
Grammy.
confused.
That'd be an Oscar.
Is he the best?
Oscar.
As the best, or who?
Something.
No.
What?
Gary Busey.
Yes, yeah. Well, I think he's related to Busey.
Yeah, they got to be cousins. You know, VC just texted me saying he's got a great idea for the show.
You're listening to the Off the Lip Radio Show. We'll be right back with this very short break. Don't go away.
Attention surfers and paddleboarders. Don't let cold water or cold air take you out of the water for 5 to 6 weeks. Protect your ear canals with custom-made earplugs. The Listening Stack in Capitola is now offering custom earplugs molded to fit your ears perfectly, comfortably protecting your ear canals from the harsh elements of the Pacific Ocean. Stop messing with universal earplugs that don't work and try something that does. Mention Off the Lip Radio and receive an extra $20 off any custom molded earplugs in our store. The Listening Stack is located at the corner of Capitola Avenue at 41st. Listening Stack. Protect, enhance, enjoy. 831-498-9890.
Chill Out Cafe on 41st Avenue, Santa Cruz is not just a block from some of the world's best surf, but it is also where you can go relax and order the tastiest grub before and after your sesh. Plump burritos, fresh salads, sky-high sandwiches, and a superb selection of hot and cold drinks. They have something for you. Go to chilloutcafesantacruz.com to view their menu, and to place your order to go, call 831-477-0543. Chill Out Cafe, where they roll the fatties.
Hi, this is Jeff Warnerhalder from North Bay Ford. Proud to sponsor the Off the Lip Radio Show. We're here to support the local surf community with a full inventory of trucks, hybrids, and plug-in hybrids. Come see why the F-150 has been the best-selling vehicle for 39 years. We have the perfect surf vehicle in stock, the new 2015 Ford Transit van. We have a model that will fit your needs. Come to the no-hassle, easy place to buy a car. No stress, no drama. We make it easy for everybody. We're locally owned, locally operated. North Bay Ford at 1999 SoCal Avenue or www.northbayford.com.
Okay, we're back for the last few minutes of the Off the Lip Radio Show. I hope you guys have understood and enjoyed the show tonight with our very special guest, Mr. Ryan Buell from Buell Wetsuits, who doesn't have any for sale, but we love having him in the show.
Well, it's coming.
We love having him in the show.
Hey, they're hot. If you want one, you're going to pay.
Yeah. You want it, you can't have it. It's a good marketing plan.
Okay, let's go back to, let's talk about a party. Let's talk about Flea's first victory at Mavs.
Oh, God, that one was a doozy.
Compared to Luke's victory at where?
When he after he beat Bisping, he came back and kind of that was one of the ones he turned it out a little bit after his.
Okay, so
I think he'd been training a long time and was ready for one.
He was ready for a party.
Yeah.
So compare the two parties between Flea's and Bisping.
They don't totally compare, but they are two funny stories. I mean, I can't tell too much of Flea's because it was wild. It was like something out of like
you guys are throwing furniture
David Lee Roth. Yeah. It started at Ye Old Watering Hole, and it moved to the Dream Inn where Flea got the penthouse at the top, and I think there was. There was a couch, there was a chair, there was a TV, a lot of stuff down on the beach.
Yeah,
he paid for it though.
He wrote the check.
Wormhout was probably involved in something like that. And yeah, Flea wrote a $4,000 check or something the next day to the Dream Inn. And yeah, it was pretty debaucherous, a little bit crazy. Luke's party after Bisping, I'd probably been texting Luke way too many times. He's all, Buell, come on, bro. I'm still in Australia. And I'm like, dude, when you get back, we're turning this thing out. Let's do this. And he was ready. He came back. He's like, I haven't really had a good night out in a while. So we met up with his brother and his wife. And everybody was buying us. I mean, Luke, but we were riding his coattails. Everybody's buying us stuff at Crow's Nest. Then we moved back to his house and watched some UFC, and he had some crazy 40-year-old tequila, some special Mexican tequila that we put way too much of a dent in, thinking we were all right. And then we went down to the Miramar.
Oh.
Fun down there. I remember the Miramar.
Was Marco the bartender that night?
Yeah, I think so. We had great view. It was a fun night.
We were having
a blast, and then we went to Mike Pitt's Motive.
Oh, got your disco on.
I don't remember a lot of that. I remember being upstairs and then downstairs, and then I remember there was a melee, and Luke Rockhold was involved
in the melee,
and I was like, "Holy cow!" Luke's been drinking. I better rescue him. And then I like went up and I'm all, Luke, I'll take care of your light duty work. And I
you grabbed an ankle or something?
Nah, I had way too many. But hey, dude, the bouncer like literally knocked Luke's hat off his head. What? So disrespectful. Just knocked his hat right off his head. And Luke's, are you kidding me? And the guy's all, no hats allowed. And Luke's all, are you joking me? Pick up my hat. And he's all, no way. No hats allowed. And that's when people were holding Luke back. And
wow.
I don't know if the guy knew. I don't know if he knew who Luke was or if he was just challenging him.
But what a story. That guy's every party. And the guy's like, yeah, I knocked Luke's hats off. I called him out. He backed down.
Luckily, that's when I stepped in between and I was playing the tough guy. And
you stepped in?
Like I said, and then Seb Mancub, that's his Instagram handle. Seb Mancub grabbed us both, and he was our sober driver, and he arm wrestled us out of there.
What a great story. You
Yeah, that was
saved
great.
Luke Rockhold.
I totally saved him.
Yeah,
did,
I stuck up for him for sure.
Yeah.
He owes you.
I think I tripped on the way, but no.
I like how he said, Luke, I got this.
I got this.
Do you have your prediction for the fight coming up in Las Vegas?
Second round knockout.
You think so?
Yeah.
Give me time.
1 minute. Yeah, Luke's gonna play with him, paw with him like a cat. Weidman's too slow. As Luke says, slow. Weidman's clumsy. He's tough, but again, if he was a video game character, he's not getting 5 stars in all those categories. Most certainly not charisma like Luke.
Yeah, Luke's got charisma.
Luke's too athletic. Have you seen him hit a golf ball or surf
He
or
sucks.
skate?
No,
he sucks.
No, I've seen him with a golf club. Last time he hit a golf club in his hand, he hit me in the balls. What are you talking about?
He can definitely skateboard though.
Oh, did I see
Yeah.
that?
He's a
He's
good
got some game.
skateboarder. Yeah, I think
That's a
they even
game.
his Adidas used him in a skateboard ad, right?
Did they?
Yeah,
Hey,
I
no,
think so.
he's
Yeah,
a great skater.
Well, he's head to toe Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, head to toe. There's some women in the background.
Yeah, we're crushing on Luke, but hey, he's fighting for the UFC middleweight title in a month.
Can you believe it?
Like, there's never been an athletic event like this in Santa Cruz
No.
history. You
No.
can compare
It's a
Matt
world
Young
event.
versus
Yeah.
Adriano de Souza
No,
at
you
Bells, but it's not the same.
No.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
is-
This is the biggest thing this town's ever seen.
Julie Inkster's Hall of Fame.
No.
Yeah.
Johnny Johnson was.
No.
Well, he was great.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No. This is big.
This is big.
This is different plateau.
Francis Farley was good in his day. He was champ.
World champ.
Shakedown and Quaketown.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'll never forget when he won that title. He came to the Palomar and somebody introduced him, ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world, and he went crazy and he threw a big flurry, and I was like,
I've always said this,
This
though.
guy is
Francis is
God.
lucky he didn't have to fight his brother Dennis, because
Really?
Dennis would have won. I always say that. Francis is a really badass.
Yeah.
But Dennis Farley, that's the one to be worried about.
and Luke surfs, so he's the surfing fighter, and if you surf, you better be backing Luke in that fight. Like, and you watch, a lot of people have, you can see their stances are influenced by either Muay Thai or boxing or maybe kickboxing or wrestling. He's got a surfer stance.
Yeah, he does.
He does. He literally does.
He does.
I'm still tripping out on the guy who knocked his hat off.
Yeah,
What
I
was
know.
he thinking?
I don't know.
Dude.
Wow. I called him a kook in
That
here.
motive.
I felt bad that night.
Luke was like, "Come on,
Wow.
dude, are
Really?
you kidding me?"
No. It's like when I gave him that jab. I gave him the right hook, the left hook, the uppercut. and the
I'm kind of like a big deal around here. I've got many leather-bound books. My office smells of rich mahogany.
Hey, they get back to wetsuits. When can I get a wetsuit?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
Time.
Okay. All right. Hey, that's a good time.
Off
Sucks.
the-
I sold out, dude.
Well, but
Arrow's got them.
Okay, but
They do?
anybody listening,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's the day. If you don't want to go to Arrow.
Don't quote me on that.
Buell,
Okay.
give me your website,
www.buellwetsuits.com.
Facebook page,
Something.
whatever. BuellWetsuits.com. Go check them out.
There's
The
a couple
website.
phony
They're on-
ones. Don't
they're on
look at
Palm
those.
Street. You've been listening to the Off the Lip Radio Show tonight. I want to give a mention to Star Benny Restaurant, which we are all going to after this trip. Going down to Star Benny. TC, what are you going to have? Chicken piccata?
I'm going to mix it up tonight, but I usually get the chicken piccata.
You going to mix it up?
Delicious.
I might go for the gnocchi tonight.
Oh, the gnocchi's beautiful down there. Yeah.
All this, my favorite, the spaghetti meatballs.
Everybody there is so stoked on surfing.
Yeah.
They're like watching the
And they got some
TV.
special-
And I'm stoked on spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're all just psyched.
And they have special deals for surfers right now. $10.95, like happy hour stuff going on.
Wow.
Yeah, they got a lot of special deals going on right now. Get down there and see Sergio down at Star Barney Restaurant. Mile down the street. Not even a mile, right? Half a mile?
I always forget that, this place, KSCO, overlooks a surf spot.
Yeah.
And people listening, sometimes they forget that, but there's very few radio stations that overlook a surf spot.
Do you think you got more golf game than me? You're looking at me like you do.
No. You got you have no chance. Of
He
being
won
a
the
golfer.
amateur.
He's like looking at me like he's like he
Dude,
can outdrive me.
No
or something.
chance. Nelly has no chance. You have no
You're
chance.
crazy.
That's a giant call out.
Nelly,
right there.
Nelly's Ricky Henderson stroke is beautiful.
No. Nelly has no chance.
Bud will smoke you.
Big
Bad Bud's got
no.
He's a defending City Am champ.
Hey, Neil, did you win the City Am?
I did twice.
Why don't we make a bet then?
How many times has Nelly won it?
He was close.
No. Let me tell you right now.
No.
Billy.
This is a big call out right now. If Nelly's listening or Bud, this is going down.
Bud love Bud. Bud won it.
I know.
Nelly, 0. Zip. Nada.
So you're saying you
That's
would mop?
how
You would
many
mop?
times
Let me tell you something right now.
Nelly
Let me
has
tell you something. Let me tell you something right now.
0.
He's eating him up.
Wow, he hasn't won.
Eating him up. No. Eating him up.
So you're calling Nelly out right now?
Don't have to. I already won it twice. He's won it.
No.
Never.
No.
What
Tomorrow.
fight did you win? The handy
Luke
fight?
Rockhold
Which flight is this?
Rockhold fight. He's
not
lost.
fight. Which
No,
flight?
championship flight. I won the championship.
Come
Luke
on, bro.
Oh, bro, dude, you don't even want to go.
What's your handicap?
You don't even.
Liar.
Dude,
he's
calling him out.
serious?
Killing it.
Yeah, he's
killing
What
it.
is he? What is he? Am I off base?
You're
Tell me.
listening to
Is he
He
good?
won the City
know
Am
what?
twice. I know
I
that.
thank you.
Yeah.
I thank my audience for hopefully we have.
Is he like a 4?
But hopefully we still have an audience listening to the
I don't know.
Off the Lip Radio show tonight.
I think on the English they
Wanna
golf
thank
on the other
Mr.
side of the
Mr.
course.
Brian Buell for being our guest. Want to thank Chris, our engineer. Want to thank Chad. What are you doing, Chad? Want to thank Chad, who's been working on our live stream. We're back next week with an unbelievable show next week.
Who's on?
Jake Nielsen, like freaking Eric Clapton.
Oh, yeah.
The guy he's got cerebral palsy and he's unbelievable.
Tune in next week.
Hey.
Yeah,
You've been
tune in
listening
next
to
week.
the Off the Lip Radio show. Good night. Thank you for your patience. Good night.
Bill Whitney. Vigorous debate tonight as the 8 leading contenders.